Hey guys, it's Susan Newton again. I just wanted to come on and do sort of a piggyback video on the video that I did a few minutes ago, which was being effective in your circle of influence and being a blessing within your circle of influence and being loving and caring, bringing God into those places where you have an influence. So what I want to clarify is that being loving doesn't always mean communicating directly with that person. Sometimes we're always called to listen to God first, right? So sometimes he will tell you not to communicate with someone, but to pray for them. And it's really imperative that you listen when he's telling you not to communicate directly with someone, but to pray for them instead. He's got the agenda, he has the plan, he has the bigger picture, and he knows what it is that would be best, not only for you, but for that other person. So sometimes love looks like not interacting. Sometimes love looks like closing a door and praying. Sometimes love looks like opening a door. Sometimes love looks like continuing to interact and continuing to, maybe even if the person is needing a visit from you, not just a phone call. Whatever the case, the point is, before you take a step and an action in order to put that love out there, other than in prayer, which obviously should be first, prayerful with the Lord and being sure that you're doing what the Lord has placed on your heart and not what you want to do, but what the Lord wants you to do, what the Lord's will is through you, especially when it comes to affecting who you have the ability to influence. You want to be prayerful of them, you want to love them, but of course you have to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you have to start with that self-love, which is God's love for you. And God is going to be always very loving with you, but he's also, he corrects us. He tells us when it is that he wants us to do something or where it is that we need to change. And so we always want to be listening to him and doing what he is requesting of us. And so you might have the desire or the need or the urge to reach out to somebody tangibly, and sometimes that might be useful and other times it might not be useful. So the whole point of the whole thing is love doesn't just look like one thing. Love is a lot of different things, and the whole point of love is to be sharing God's love that follows the tree of life. And the tree of life doesn't have to do with anything other than God's will. And so that's the point, I guess, for the piggyback video, is just to be sure that you are prayerful when you're being prayerful. If you're going to take an action, be sure that it's an action that is a God-approved action, that it's a God-supported action that's going to support that other person in a way that's useful and that also is going to support you. You have to be able to be supported by the Lord before you can overflow support onto someone else, whatever that looks like. So anyway, that's it. I hope you guys are blessed. I love you very much. And in Jesus' name, I hope you have a great day. Bye.